Well, the London Marathon is just a few days away now. The finish line will be just up there along the Mall, and the police have said they are reviewing security measures because of what happened in Boston. Peter Power is a security expert here. In terms of a review, what exactly will they be looking at now?
Well, the review in advance of the London Marathon will be happening almost every hour. It'll be a constant process. But it is hardly the first time that the London Marathon has been held. In previous years, it's been held at a time when the threat level from terrorism is even higher than it is now. So as we're speaking, on this day, a number of terrorists are being convicted in London of an attempt to blow up an army barracks. That is probably of equal measure in terms of the threat, as is the events in Boston.
But could Boston and what happened in Boston have an effect on domestic terrorism here in the UK?
It's difficult to say. Domestic terrorism in the UK does cut across a whole range of things. We have had lone individuals, equivalent of Timothy McVeigh in Oklahoma and so on. They can be inspired by this, but right now we are covered by probably over 10,000 closed-circuit television cameras in the whole of London that feed back information constantly. So we in London, I hate to say it, are relatively prepared for terrorism. I wish we weren't sometimes, but that's the truth of it.
Even before the marathon, we've got Margaret Thatcher's funeral. That's only tomorrow, another big public event. The police say they're not reviewing security in relation to that, but surely there must be a heightened sense of concern because of what happened in Boston.
Yes, there is, but the police philosophy in London is pretty much taking reasonable steps against unreasonable people. Where on that tightrope are you allowed to intervene and preemptively do things? For example, does it enable you the day before the marathon or even the day before the funeral to execute search warrants, just in case people might be willing or anxious to actually create a major disturbance?
They're more justified now, aren't they?
They are, but it's a difficult one for the police, and the police in London are very, very sensitive about this. The two key words are reasonable and proportionate. What that actually means is very subjective, as we'll see in the next few hours.